Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
What if I told you that I had a magic elixir? One that could prevent and reverse almost every chronic disease. One that could solve the healthcare crisis. What if I explained that my elixir could help heal the planet's devastation?
Do you want to know what this elixir is? Please continue watching to find out more.
Torowa is hello in the Nenets language, which is spoken in the Yamalo Nenets Autonomous Okrug. I'm Victor, the Yamalo Nenets people gratefully sharing God's love with all. Greetings, courageous viewers, and welcome to the first of our 2 episodes on the magic elixir of health with plant-based dietitian Julieanna Hever, vegan. Across medical fields worldwide, more health practitioners are turning to the plant-based diet solution to help people to improve their wellness and treat diseases. Among them is Julieanna Hever, a registered dietitian from the United States who in the past 15 years has traveled the globe, bridging her 3 biggest passions: food, performing, and helping humanity. She's the author of 4 books, has published 2 peer-reviewed medical journal articles, and is the nutrition columnist for Veg News magazine. Her powerful TEDx talk impacted hundreds of thousands of viewers. She was the host of a practical home cooking television show called What Would Julieanna Do?, the co-star of an online edutainment series, The Chef and the Dietitian, as well as teacher for the eCornell Plant-Based Nutrition Certification Program. Julieanna has also appeared on mainstream variety shows such as Harry, The Dr. Oz Show, The Steve Harvey Show, Reluctantly Healthy, The Marie Osmond Show, The Jan Vellet Mitchell Show, and E-News, bringing her professional passions together with her glamorous and vivacious appeal as a presenter. We are very honored to have had the opportunity for an in-depth interview with Ms. Hever to explore some of her amazing life's work thus far.
People come to me for various reasons. A lot of people come to me, they just want to transition to a plant-based diet and make sure they're eating everything they need. I work with a lot of athletes, including elite athletes and just weekend warriors, everything in between. I work with families that are trying to transition to plant-based or that are going through pregnancy or raising children and they want to make sure that their children and their family is getting what they need. I work with people on the other end of the spectrum, people with cardiovascular disease or the precursors, hypertension or high cholesterol, and people with hyperglycemia or type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes. I work with people with all sorts of chronic conditions. And diet is so powerful, so it helps reduce your risk of those diseases. Plant-based diet is the only way of eating that has been shown to actually reverse cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes.
Julieanna shared with us what initially inspired her to become a dietitian.
I've always loved nutrition and health, and so when I was a kid, my grandma would tell me, where do you get your iron? Raisins, bananas. Like, she would teach me all these kind of exciting little fun facts about nutrition. I mean, my sister would play this game in the morning when we were eating our cereal, and she would ask me about, how much calcium is in this one? And I always knew it. And she was convinced that I was coming down the middle of the night and reading the nutrition labels and memorizing them.
Growing up in Los Angeles, USA, Julieanna shifted her career from an actress to a personal trainer. She soon found her passion and talent in nutrition studies not only discovered answers to her own questions, but also became equipped with valuable knowledge to help her clients achieve great results.
It's the first time in my life I was getting straight A's, and I was just so passionate about nutrition, and I loved it. And I found out, wow, you can actually get protein better from plants, and you can get a better source of iron from plants. And all of those questions that I was concerned about previously, I was completely satisfied and completely comfortable to switch myself over to a plant-based diet. And then I started implementing it with my clients, and the differences in their results were literally night and day. Like, I just saw complete extraordinary results when I started implementing plant-based nutrition with my client.
Let's take a reflective pause now on the goodness that Mother Earth has brought us through an incredible array of brightly colored, delicious and nutritious plant foods that are so lovingly available to all. We will be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Harmonious viewers, welcome back to our show. Let's continue with Julieanna Hever's plant-based dietitian journey. What has allowed Julieanna to put so much hard work into her practice over so many years, yet still be so enthusiastically and tirelessly walking the path with vibrant energy day in and day out?
The most exciting thing, the thing that really helps me stay inspired about plant-based nutrition, is working with my clients. So I've literally worked with, I think, hundreds, maybe thousands of people now, one-on-one, or at least in audiences and through my books, where people have had massive transformations. Like, I've never seen transformations like I have in the last 10 years. When we see people having these incredible transformations and gaining their health back, and I mean, people come to us and they're like crying, thanking us for helping them, resolve their lifelong health issues, for being able to now play with their children and grandchildren, for being able to, feel good and have energy. And it's extraordinary. I've experienced it myself, so I know, but seeing it with all these different people it's really motivating, very exciting.
People often look to professional athletes as the benchmark for human potential. Julieanna's work to keep her athletic clients in good health is undoubtedly important for all the future plant-based athletes to come.
Everyone feels better eating plant-based diet. They notice a quicker recovery, which means you can train harder the next day and you can increase your performance. So it's a wonderful way to boost your performance naturally without any, supplements or substances, and it's just a really healthy way. A lot of athletes that eat for performance that are not eating plant-based end up with a lot of health problems down the line because eating a lot of animal products we know causes all these problems. So you see all these ex-athletes that are getting sick. When you're exercising, you're increasing your oxygen, you're breathing more rapidly, and you're taking in more free radicals. So free radicals set off this process of oxidation in the body, and it causes these little chain effects that promote the chronic disease progression. So when you consume antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, you can quench those free radicals and stop those processes in its place. You can kind of slow down that process, which is like an aging process. It's a degenerative process. Where do you get antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds? Plant foods.
When asked about the shifts in plant-based nutrition practices in the mainstream medical field, Julieanna shared very encouraging news on the changes.
Absolutely, there is change in the air. It's in terms of the medical community is starting to open up to this. And it's interesting because it's happening from two different ways. Like people are changing their diets and going back to their doctors and they're saying, wow, what did you do? And that inspires them to learn more about plant-based diet. Diet is key, so important to, changing your health, reducing these chronic conditions that so many people suffer with. So it is changing, it is growing. There are more and more healthcare professionals that are in this field. When I called myself the plant-based dietitian, that was like first time that name was out there. But now people all over the place are calling themselves plant-based dietitians because the dietitian community, the physician committee, they're all really kind of going in that direction.
With the large increase of plant-based practitioners, a greater number of resources have also become more available. Ms. Hever shares with us a few authors and titles she loves to keep handy as references and recommendations.
I love Brenda Davis and Vasanta Molina have written some incredible books. Becoming Vegan, comprehensive edition. It's like my go-to resource. It's up there. It's a tome of facts, and we synthesized a lot of information in our Idiot's Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition. So it's really like all the whys and all the hows in an easy, digestible book. And, How Not to Die has inspired a lot of people by Dr. Michael Greger. I have a list on my website. If you go to plantbaseddietitian.com resources, on there I have all my favorite resources, all my favorite books and research papers and movies and all that stuff. So there's just so many, and there's a lot. They keep coming. It's great. It's really a new time.
We thank Ms. Julieanna Hever for her passionate and dedicated work. It is through great examples such as hers that people become inspired to join the compassionate and sensible vegan lifestyle, caring for their own health while loving the animals and the planet. We wish you every success and recognition for your ongoing work and positive influence in the world. For more information on Julieanna Hever and her work, please visit plantbaseddietitian.com and facebook.com/jhever. Vibrant viewers, we have enjoyed your company today. Please tune in for part 2 of the Magic Elixir of Health with plant-based dietitian Julieanna Hever, vegan, next Thursday on May 28th. Coming up next is
the re-air of Supreme Master Ching Hai's loving concern for Africa and China.
On Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May your days be filled with tranquility and upliftment under the care of the Providence.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VE.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule dan suprememastertv.com/VE.